Today's video is sponsored by Simply Safe. So welcome back everyone, Mike here. We have had some crazy weather here. We had several rounds of bad thunderstorms last night, high winds all day today. Nothing like they had down in Kentucky and Tennessee and Illinois and all those places. I feel bad for those people. They got hammered by those tornadoes. They said the one I was reading was on the ground for 200 miles. I can't imagine that, but pretty rough time for them down there. I think the weather's just about to straighten itself out here though now this afternoon. The wind is starting to die down a little bit. I am headed to the gas station right now to pick up some ethanol-free gas. That's what I run in pretty much everything, all the small engine stuff. And I need to mix up some steel mix. And then when we get back to the house, we're probably gonna pick a few logs out of the pile. And if the weather straightens out like I think it's going to, probably put a nice red oak on the sawmill this afternoon. And I have a few things to do inside the building, but pretty busy afternoon here. Didn't do much this morning. We did do a little bit of hunting. My buddy Tim was out. He was out in the mini cabin there. I tried putting a little drive on for him. We saw a bunch of doe, but no buck. Days like today, they just they like to kind of hang low and not do much, kind of like people really on a day like today. But anyway, we'll go pick up some gas, head back to the house, and we'll see what we get into. 7 gallons, 36 bucks. All right, we're headed back to the house now. Got all my cans filled up. That ethanol-free gas was almost $5 a gallon. And I just checked the radar. There is one more line of storms going to be coming through here. Doesn't look like it'll last too long, so we should still be okay for the remainder of the afternoon. And I did check, the next couple days looks great, like 40 degrees, maybe 45, and sunny, at least for the next 3, maybe 4 days. So that'll be good. All right, just got back to the house. And by the way, these are nice cans right here. I really like using these like for the log splitter and a sawmill, for the chainsaw, string trimmer, all that. The only thing I don't like about these is this right here. Sometimes when it's cold, it's hard to get that pushed in to take the cap off. So what I always do, I gotta get a little organized here, and I'm starting to lose track of some logs. I've got 2 here. I got this one. This is Uncle Jay's, and I need to saw this into like some 16-quarter stuff for him. And I got another one in the pile there. He's gonna make a table and some other things. He's a fantastic woodworker. But I got to straighten this log pile out. And I learned a lot here this fall about what I'm doing, or what I should be doing, I guess I should say. I've got logs scattered everywhere. I did get that pile cleaned up down below. All that stuff is split up. But the next go around, whenever we get some more loads in, I need to try to keep everything in one place a little bit better. Just get such a big mess everywhere, you know. But we'll get her figured out. And I'm going to pull a nice red oak out here for on the sawmill. We'll saw this one. Might even start on it tonight. We'll see what it does here. I do think the rain's over, but man, is it windy. It would not be safe to be in the woods right now. There's no way. I wouldn't go out there. The wind dies down for just a little bit and then it just picks right back up again. When Tim was out in the woods there this morning, he's telling me about all the big limbs and stuff crashing to the ground. Yeah, this is a real nice red oak right here. This one's probably 22 inches. I think it's pretty straight. We'll see here in a moment. Yeah, that's a nice log right there. I like this size right here. They're not huge that they're hard to handle and flip on the mill, but yet you can get an awful lot of wood out of something this size right here. We got this one on the mill, and it's about 19.5 inches in diameter. We got it all centered up. This one had a little bit of a crook to it on the one end. That's why I cut 2 firewood rounds off of it and ended up with a nice straight 8-footer. Actually, it's about 8 feet 4 inches, but we'll get on this probably first thing tomorrow morning. But I'm telling you what, the weather, what a wild day it's been. It's dropped probably 20 degrees in the last hour or so. It was in the 60s this morning. Now it's about 40, dropping fast. But I will report back tomorrow morning. I mentioned earlier that today's video was sponsored by Simply Safe, and I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video. They've been a great partner to our channel. They make a fantastic product. We have had their system for about 2.5 years now, and it works flawlessly. No glitches at all, just the way I like it. If you've been kind of on the fence deciding whether you want a system or not, there's no better time than right now. Simply Safe is offering this week early holiday deals, 40% off their award-winning system. When you order Simply Safe, it's a very quick, easy, and painless process. It really is. You can customize everything for your home. You can get sensors for every door, room, and window. There's tons of extras like smoke detectors, there's cameras, indoor, outdoor, doorbell cams, all sorts of things, and installation is a breeze. I had our entire system up and running in a single evening, and like I said earlier, it has been glitch-free for well over 2 years. Once you're up and running, your home is professionally monitored 24/7 if anything happens. Professional monitoring service begins at only 50 cents a day. One of my favorite things that Simply Safe has to offer is their new wireless outdoor security camera. It has 1080p HD resolution, an 8-power zoom, built-in spotlight with color night vision so you can see closely what's happening around the clock. Two-way audio allows you to speak directly to someone on your property. So earlier today I was out in the woods hunting. I was probably a half mile from the house out in the woods, get a notification on my phone from the camera looking over the parking area, and sure enough, the UPS man was here. So I called Melissa, I said, "Are you almost home?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Good, because the UPS man just dropped some packages off and they're gonna sit out in the rain." And she said, "I'll take care of it when I get home." I love that kind of stuff. Like I said earlier, now is a great time to save on your system. Save 40% or more on your Simply Safe security system during their holiday sale. Visit simplysafe.com/Morgans to learn more. Boy, what a difference 15 hours makes. Beautiful day today. A little frosty this morning, but the sun is shining. Warm up the mill here for a bit. I think what I like most about running a sawmill is when I first get started and first open one of these logs up and see what's inside. You know, when you just look at this sitting here on the mill, it doesn't look like much, but it's what's inside is what matters. So when I first started sawing this log, I got right to the end of the log and the mill just stopped. I couldn't figure out what the problem was. And I made the second cut, same thing. As soon as the blade got past the end of the log here, it quit moving. And I discovered I had this sticker laying here and the head was hitting this right here. No harm, no foul. What I use this for, when I'm centering up the log, this is nice and straight, so I'll put this down, put my framing square on here and measure up to the center of the log on both ends and get it leveled up. But yeah, that's all it was. And believe it or not, I have not hit one of these yet. I think everybody that has a sawmill has hit these with the blade one time or another. I may have just jinxed myself, but I have not hit one yet. Knock on wood. But anyway, I need to take a little break and head up to the house. Melissa has to run out for a little bit. Nobody else is around. So me and the hunt man are gonna hang out for a bit. We'll maybe run out, pick him up a little chicken sandwich or something, then we'll come back down and finish up this log. right, Hunter and I got back about an hour and a half ago, and Melissa got back to the house, so she's up there with him now. But Hunter and I went to Sheetz. I don't know if you have Sheetz convenience stores where you live, but they are fantastic. I can take Hunter in with me. They've got like the kiosk thing there. He can pick exactly what he wants. Always some type of chicken sandwich. We're in and out, no time at all. Works out great. But I got this log all sawed up here. Let me show you what I got. I got 8 boards that are 12.5 inches wide. I think 7. Yeah, 7 that are 7 inches wide, and 2 that are 4 inches wide. This is really nice clear stuff. Beautiful log right here. This is all I have left. And you can see, as you get towards the center of this log, it gets all cracked up. Usually I end up with a 4x4 on the bottom here. You can see here's the center of the log. I wasn't too far off right there. So every time I run this sawmill and I do a video on it, I get several questions, and to tell you the truth, I don't know the answer to it. The question I get all the time is, why does the sawdust discharge on this side where you have to walk? And truth is, I really don't know the answer to it. I mean, I'm guessing it discharges on this side, you know, because the blade is running this way. But why the controls aren't on the other side, I don't know the answer to that. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'd have to think about it. If anybody knows the answer, let me know in the comments. But yeah, there's got to be a reason for it. I mean, it's not really a big deal until your pile gets, you know, real big. I walk right here along the edge of it. And besides, you know, if you don't like sawdust, you probably wouldn't buy a sawmill. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I want to thank Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. There will be a link down in the description if you want more information. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.